In our previous lesson, we learned how to create a domain and hosting. So at this point, we are going to install WordPress on our domain. So let's take a look of these steps. These are the steps we have to follow in order for us to have access to this particular WordPress. For us to install WordPress on our domain, we have to follow those protocols which are listed on this particular slide. So what you have to do now, you have to come to your browser. Once you visit this your particular browser, then you'll be able to click on Infinity. .net. So what you have to do, you have to visit this particular site. After you visited this site, at the previous time I told us that if you did not have account, you can click on this register. So since we have created account, we can click on this login. So after clicking on this login, so we have to come to this particular place. This is the domain. We can select any of this particular domain we created in order for us to install our WordPress. So let me click on this second one, which is fashionprogram.rf.gd. So I have clicked on it. I have to hold on a little bit so that it can boot. So it has navigated us to the next stage, which we have control panel, file management, and so on. So let's click on this control panel. So once you click on control panel, it will navigate you to the other side that you'll be able to view multiple themes. So at this point now, there are instructions given that refers to the hosting. What you have to do, you have to just click on I approve here. So after clicking on I approve, so this is the site builder. So what you have to do, you have to scroll down so that let's look for where the software company is located. So we have security, we have software, we have advanced. So what you have to do, you have to come to this particular place that has software. There is what we call Softaculous app installer. So you have to click on this Softaculous app installer. Softaculous app installers refers to the company of the WordPress. So at this point now, the company has multiple names. We have WordPress, Joomla, AdBanet, Chat, PHP, BB, SMF, and so on. So we wanted to use WordPress. What we have to do, we have to come to this particular place and click on install. So once we click on install, at this point, is preparing the installation for us. What we have to do next, we have to come down and search for this particular place, the administrator, which is the admin. So the admin is entitled of changing whatever he wishes to change on this side. So individual will be able to put in a bed. I would prefer to use admin. After inputting admin, then admin password, you select password of your choice. Then you can scroll down and click on install. So once you click on install, let's go up to view our WordPress. So this how our WordPress is installing. As we can see, it's booting. It won't take more than 1 minute to install. As you can see, we have already installed our WordPress. This is how to install our WordPress. So WordPress has been successfully installed. So this our front end and this our back end. As we make mention that front end is the place that individual will be able to view the site, then the back end is the administrator location where he will be able to input those data and information. The differences is that you have to just put /wp.admin. This WP refers to WordPress. So let's click on it. Let's open it. Once you click on it, this is what individual will be able to see in the site by now, since we have not already built it. So at this point now, let's take a look of our front end, our back end. So this is how our back ends look like, with some features, all those media posts and so on. So in our next class, we are going to explain how to use those particular site. So let's call it a day.